Good day, listeners and viewers. We are the Group 3, and we will discuss to you Lesson 10 entitled as Computer as a Tutor. Nowadays, computer is one of the wonders of human inventiveness to carry out complicated mathematical and logical operations. With the invention of microcomputer, or commonly referred to as PCs or personal computer, has become the tool for programmed instruction. Educators saw its potential for individualization in learning. In computer-assisted instruction, or CAI, computer can be a tutor in a way such relieving the teacher of many activities in his or her personal role as classroom tutor. However, it should be made clear that computer cannot totally replace the role of the teacher as the information deliverer and the learning environment controller. Even the computer is available, as well as the CAI software, the teacher must first ensure that students have the needed knowledge and skills for any computer activity. Then, decide the appropriate learning objectives. Next, plan the sequential and structured activities to achieve the objectives. And lastly, evaluate the student's achievement by ways that test specific expected outcomes. In CAI, students also have their own roles to play, as they receive information, understand the information for the computer activity, retain or keep in mind the information and rules for the computer activity, and apply the knowledge and rules during the process of computer learning. As well as the computer has its roles to play during the computer activity proper in CAI, as it acts as a sort of tutor, provides a learning environment, delivers learning instruction, reinforces learning through drill and practice, and provides feedback. CAI must combine with lessons. It should not stop with drill and practice activities of students only. In effect, CAI works best in reinforcing learning through repetitive exercises, such that students can practice basic skills or knowledge in various subject areas. There are many common types of drill and practice programs, such as vocabulary building, math facts, basic science, and history or geographic facts. In these programs, computer presents a question or problem first, and the student is asked to answer the question or problem. Then, there is an immediate feedback to student's answer. The students get a summary of his overall performance at the end of the exercise. With regards to this, there is a question arises. When and how can teachers integrate drill and practice programs with their lessons? The following suggestions can be made. First, use drill and practice programs for basic skills and knowledge that require rapid or automatic response by students. For instance, multiplication table, letter and word recognition, identification of geometric shapes, and etc. Another suggestions are to ensure that drill and practice activities conform to the lesson plan or curriculum. Limit drill and practice to 20 to 30 minutes to avoid boredom. And use drill and practice to assist students with particular weakness and basic skills. Tutorial software associated with cognitive learning is also needed. This will be used in integrating computer programs and instruction. Tutorial software should be able to teach new content or new information to students, inasmuch as CAI provides practice on old or already learned content, provide comprehensive information and concepts in addition to practice exercises. Be effectively used for remediation, reviewing, or enrichment. Allow the teacher to introduce follow-up questions to stimulate students' learning, and permit group activity for cooperative learning. Another kind of softwares or programs are the simulation software materials that are constructivist in nature. This software teaches strategies and rules applied to real-life problems or situations, asks students to make decisions and models or scenarios, and allows students to manipulate elements of a model and get the experience of the effects of their decisions. An example of such software is SimCity, in which students are allowed to artificially manage a city given an imaginary city environment. Decision-making involves such factors as budget, crime, education, transportation, energy resources, waste disposal, business, or industries available. While relating to low-level learning objectives, such as basic spelling or math skills, instructional computer games might be effective. This will add the elements of competition and challenge. An example for this is the Juice Safari, which introduces adventure activities for geography, history, and science. Simple memorization of information, keyboarding, cooperation, and social interaction are the learning outcomes that can be achieved. There are also softwares that will test the problem-solving ability of the learners. These software are known as problem-solving softwares, which are more sophisticated than the drill and practice exercises. Allow the students to learn and improve on their problem-solving ability. Since problems cannot be solved simply by memorizing facts, the students have to employ higher thinking skills such as logic, recognition, reflection, and strategy making. An example of a problem-solving software is the Thinking Things 1, in which the team learners must help each other by observing and comparing. Multimedia encyclopedia and electronic books are also softwares. Multimedia encyclopedia can store a huge database with text, images, animation, audio, and video. Through this, the students can access any desired information, search its vast contents, and even download or print relevant portions of the data. Eyewitness Children's Encyclopedia is an example for this. The electronic books, which provide information for reading, supplemented by other types of multimedia information, such as sounds, spoken words, pictures, and animation. Electronic books are also useful for learning, reading, spelling, and word skills. An example for this, which offers surprises for the young learner's curiosity, are the Just Grandma and Me, an animated storybook. Good day, my dear classmates. As a conclusion of this presentation, the computer is a tutor in this new age of learning. It does not replace the teacher, although it assumes certain roles previously assigned to teachers, who now has to take the new role of facilitator and guide. Computer activities are not also the end-all of learning, since they have to conform to the lessons or curriculum. Integrating computer exercises is a new task of the teacher, who can find in the computer and computer software an alternative medium to the traditional classroom practice of delivering information and supporting learning activities. In the years ahead, we shall see the computer in schools as a common tool for the enhancement of the students' thinking, communication, and collaboration skills. Computers will become an integral component of the future classroom and not a mere machine that can deliver routine drills and activities.